How to get strongholds. There are two options when diving in. Let's pause right here so I can explain. One, land directly in the doorway that can bring you to the stronghold box. That way y'all can go in the room. You can hold the room together. It's easier to hold the room together than it is to pile in one at a time after they've already solidified it. Not always the case, but that is one option. Secondly, land high ground, fight for it, and work your way down. It just depends on you and your squad's skill level. I recommend landing inside, but there's a lot of people here, so we decided to go ahead and land on rooftop and play it a little bit slower and work our way down. So we go to the rooftop, and of course, I like to delay myself a little bit. You notice that a couple of these guys instantly land in. I like to be delayed so that I can land behind an enemy. If you're landing on top of stronghold, do not be the first team on top. Be the first team inside, but not on top. Again, I utilize the mark to try my best to find out where his teammates are, but someone launched a counter UAV right off the rip. Crazy. So it prevented us from seeing it. Now, if you guys land strongholds, you know that most of the time weapons are not here at all. So I grab a throwing star. I'm trying the best of my ability, and I'm clearing the rooms slowly. Now, in all retrospect, to be 100% honest with you guys, I had no idea my teammate was up there capping it. I thought there were more players here because, again, we were on top of the roof. I figured a team came inside. So that's why I'm down here not helping my squad cap. It was a mistake on my part. I'm sorry. I am calling out that to my teammates that there's another guy here. Of course, us grabbing the stronghold, we now have the UAV. It shows us this. Now I have my loadout, and it's time to build momentum and build off of the info we have. We have the UAV up. I know there's an enemy to our east, so now I'm in pursuit to try to get this easy kill. Regardless if it's a 1v1 or not, I have my loadie. This man does not, so I should win this fight as long as I'm not a bot. He does get in the car, but I want you guys to notice something, why I keep pursuing. He gets in the car, but I don't think it was that player because the enemy was not that far ahead of me on the mini map. So I'm still going to remain persistent just because I think he's picking up his teammate. Mortar strike coming in. Now I want you guys to notice I'm on this side of the rooftop. Mortar strike was called in on me. So I got the notification. So I run to the opposite end of the roof because I'm imagining, well, shit, it's probably not gonna be able to hit me over there. So I head to that side of the roof. Unfortunately, they all land on this side of the roof. So I'm like, well, shit, let me just go right back. Dude, my clusters never do this, ever. I swear, I don't know, but I would love for like a video to come out one day about like all the secret things in this game. Cause I swear to you with the clusters specifically, I feel like there's a skill-based bullshit. Cause my clusters, I don't think ever hit anybody in 3 years. This thing's heat seeking me across the map, but I digress. Now, talking about momentum, we're still in this area. We have a teammate that's coming back, so we want to make sure he can get his stuff before we just move out and leave him. He's gonna come back here. You guys can leave your teammates if you want, if you think he can handle his own, but this is a random we're playing with, and I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I know what playing with randoms is like, so I want him to actually have a team that helps him for once. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the like button on the video. It helps push this video tremendously to YouTube. It's a free way to support the channel. It helps push this video to other people so they can enjoy it as well. And if you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel for daily content. Like I always tell you guys, momentum is crucial. So again, we're getting momentum, taking the zip and getting out here. I don't want to overstay my welcome. It's boring. Nothing will happen here except maybe an aggressive team push our face in. Now look at this fight here. We have a most wanted. We have some explosions happening. And I know the most wanted's on this hill because again, the mini map. So I want to grab the high ground. What's the high ground going to be? This building, clearly. I don't know what I'm landing into though. So I get one easy knock, have to pop the reload. Then I hear an enemy under me, which really throws the audible for this entire high ground play. Now notice right there, I instantly throw the smoke. I feel the pressure. I don't have full plates and I need to reload both guns. So I just throw the smoke so I can take care of everything while again, moving away from the fight. I know that there are two teams here because there's a shit ton of enemies and now there's a cluster coming in from the stronghold building. Again, popping my plates, popping my reload while peeking, while still looking instead of sitting there in a corner licking the wall because I'm too afraid to get my eyes on things. Now another team arrives and this is where you see me. Notice this. This right here is just me making a simple decision. I know it's like, Savage, why are you showing us you looking left and right? You can just see in my gameplay the thought process. And what I'm thinking of is, what do I do? Where do I go? There's now a team to our lower left. There's also a player over there that threw a cluster on us. There's the guy on the wall that I cracked earlier, and there's the most wanted bounty that's now closed in on us as well. So I just simply go inside, grab the high ground from the inside. Again, basically do the exact same play I just did. Now I have 2 knocks. I know that I can get these easy kills. I'm going to stick this guy so I don't waste any ammunition, and I'm gonna go out here. You remember when I knocked this dude right here? I didn't see him sitting there. I did not know there were 2 there. Now this is going to be crucial. Sometimes people being a baby back bitch sitting in corners is beneficial, but very rarely, and you'll see why. So I get the baby back bitch. I'm popping my reload. Clearly, duh. And I'm working my way back to the fight. Now remember, a whole team pulled up, but there was also a cluster called in from over here earlier that was not even related to those 2 guys I just killed. What I should have done was continue to play the roof. I had a knock right here. He was an easy execute. So all I had to do is knock him and then transition back, get my exy, and throw a nade on this guy. I have a nade down here. This was just super hyper aggressive for 0 reason at all. I shouldn't have left my high spot. So my teammate flares me out. Thank God. I land back right on my stuff. My teammate goes down, but they got this fight basically situated. There's still a lot more enemies here. So I'm just grabbing my stuff quickly and then proceeding to move on with my life. Now look, we have a counter UAV in the air. I need to shoot it. I don't believe I do shoot it down, but I need to. Why? Because there's still that duo at the boathouse over by the stronghold building that I don't think was even wanting to fight this fight. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but if we shoot this thing down, we could utilize the UAV that I just launched. So this is a big mistake on my part here, guys. Again, learn from mistakes. If you launch a UE and someone launches a counter, shoot that bitch down. Don't waste any damn time. Now I do notice on the minimap this 1 target, and of course this whole team over here, but I do notice the one by the buy. So right now what we're doing basically is I tell Balti, I was like, bro, you got a lot of money. Give me some money so I can go buy you some UAVs. I just wasted it because I'm a baby back bitch. Let me go get some stuff so we can get this momentum going again, because again, momentum is crucial. Whether you're playing for positioning or playing for kills, momentum, momentum, momentum. So here we are moving across, and you notice Balti going from the far left. I'm coming in for a whole different angle. Again, just utilizing simple drop shot, going for the execute. Instead of going to the ladder, which is where I wanted to go originally, I just bailed back because I had a feeling his teammate would come around the corner and shoot me. Now, high alert going off. This fight gets pretty intense. You notice the guy's head on top of that building at the very last second. So that trio that was way over here closed the gap hella fast.
I knocked for them.
Now, it is surprising to me that the enemy team did not push in here. They allowed us to sit here and do what we do best, which is regain. So I smoke out the door in case they're looking. I run into it like a fat ass that I am. And now I'm trying to make my way back to the buy station. I need to get to the buy for several reasons. Again, I want to get a UE up. I want to see where these enemies are at. And 2, get my damn teammates back who just died. This is a risky move, though, because, again, the enemies have the ladder on the backhand side. The one I tried climbing earlier before I got that kill, they can climb up that and shoot right down on me. This is a kill box. Don't like this at all. I didn't like it when I came here, but I risked it for the biscuit. There's a smoke grenade out. Again, I'm just checking real quick just in case. Can't get through any of these damn doors. Launched up the UE. And of course I need plates. So I'm just gonna play this area. I don't have smokes yet. Unfortunately, I'm praying to God that comes back soon. Because again, I noticed on the mini-map, this guy's above me. He may be floating, but I think he's on the rooftop and it's gonna be a real hard fight. So right now we've already seen that 2 people are on top of this roof because of the UE. My teammate has calmed that as well. And again, we know that there are 2 different teams here still. This is a hot area.
I am literally terrible at this game. I am the worst at this game. Jesus Christ.
Not much the enemy can do there. When he challenged this corner, he can't get through this door. He can't get through this door because of the stronghold. If he would have turned around and tried to go up the stairs, he would have got shot in the back. So, I mean, his best option was to sit there and pre-fire. He didn't fire at all. He just laid prone and stared at me, but he probably would have died regardless. So again, just being in a real unfortunate position. We love momentum and we hate playing the edge of the gas. But again, we've been in fight after fight after fight after fight. I'm sitting on 8 kills, and I think more than half of those are from this area. I think, no, they're all from this area. My teammates have God only knows how many kills. So we've wiped a bunch of teams in this spot, but now the zone is encroaching on us. Let me get the hell out of here. I'll catch you guys in the rotation. All right, long story short, so you don't have to watch a lot of running, is of course we're on the black site UAV. We have a bounty in front of us and we are being sniped by several ghosted teams to our right hand side, which is why we're on the left side of this hill. And we need to work our way to the next zone. We know that there are a lot of ghosted teams to our right. We know there's a lot of teams that aren't ghosted to our right. So if we can get to this zone, we can gatekeep the people here and maybe even here if they come our way, and we're sitting pretty. You see these buildings on the mini map? That's going to be your key play right there. That's going to be where we want to get to. Now I'm talking about momentum and how aggressive we are. You have to adapt sometimes, and this circle right here is screaming adaptation, and that's exactly what we have to do. Grab a building, play it safe, play it smart, and hopefully win the fight. All right, so here we are diving to our rooftops. Now, we don't know if people are here or not, so we're gonna need to clear this building, and unfortunately, my teammate's fat ass head got in my way. I was trying to land on his face, but it just couldn't. Now, look at this zone. I'm gonna tell you guys real quick what's going through my mind. One, we have these guys dead to rights. They're DAD, unless they rotate to our hard right, which is this hill. At that point, the hill is gonna be kind of a challenge. It won't be a challenge once the next zone moves, because this hill will not be safe next zone. Neither will we. But the benefit we have over this hill is the fact that the hill will have to swim across water. And when they go up for air, we're just going to shoot them in the face, get some easy kills. I hate water play. I think they need to lighten the water up so you can see in it. So many people lay in there swimming all day like they're finding Nemo. But you can't find shit because it's so damn dark. And right here, all we're doing is basically just gatekeeping. I talk about these vehicles all the time and how easy they are to beam people out of. Try your best not to drive them. I don't think he had much of an option, but that's where pre-rotating comes to play. Now let's talk about pre-rotation real quick. So when it comes to the zone, especially a zone like this where it's separated by bridges and water, this is where you have to pre-rotate. Doesn't matter where you go, just get there soon. And the reason why I point that out is you're about to watch us get some kills on players that didn't pre-rotate. Remember, we were fighting a shit ton of teams on the edge. We came from the edge and we still made it here before the rest of the lobby. Why? Well, because the entire time we were rotating that y'all didn't see, they were sniping at us, trying to hold us, even though we just went far left. They had no angle on us. Stop sitting in buildings, camping, when a whole other zone is identified across the map. If that's the case, rotate. All right, vehicle coming up, and this is just one of those things. You don't want to take this vehicle, but because he didn't pre-rotate, he just had to. So we know we're not going to be able to win this fight at all. So I'm not too concerned with it. I don't have range for that. Maybe my snipers on my team do, but not me with the Cronin. Cronin's got a great gun, but not that good. I'm anticipating he's going to be sitting there trying to hold the stairs. So I'm just going to spam both windows in case he's in one of these rooms. He's not. We do hear him out to our left-hand side because of footsteps. And we get a nice, easy kill on that guy. Now, this is ballsy, and I'm going for it because I'm an idiot. The enemy's on the hill. I have a smoke grenade. I'm just praying to God he doesn't have thermal, and I'm going for the res on our random. Random does make it out in time. And now all we have to do is play this. Now, we talked about this hill. This is going to be kind of a unfortunate spot for us to be in for a second, but we will prevail. Now, a lot of you guys may be thinking, and us as well, is why did we give up this building? That is a very good question. This building probably would have been the best one to hold. We came here for a kill, but there's a lot of people on the edge, and this would be the best building to kill all these guys in. We'd be so close to these enemies. These shots would be absolutely smearing them up and down their face. But again, we got thirsty for a kill. We didn't know there was only one. You always assume there's a full team, even though we only saw one. Now, I don't see the guy sniping on the hill anymore, and I'm assuming he's in the water, which is why you see me keep checking the water. Now, this is just beautiful COD timing for us. So even though the team was pushed in from the edge, another team smoked in from the left-hand side. So they're going to be fighting each other right now. And again, look at the zone. Notice the rotation. We're going to go ahead and leave. Why are we leaving right now instead of getting aggressive? Well, there's 22 seconds left. If we sit here and fight this fight and allow all these other guys to come to this building over here and get the high ground, by the time we kill all these guys and up our kill count and run in, we're going to get clapped in the face. So we have to get the hell out of here. Now look at this zone too. This is crucial. We don't want to go here. We know people will. We know that's a spot. We want to go around. Why? Because that's the biggest spot. That's what's going to be favored the next zone, no matter what. Even if the zone after this one favors us slightly, this will still be in. Now, again, I'm keeping my head on swivel to the left-hand side because, again, that dude on the hill was shooting us, being a little asshole. So instead of swimming across, we decided to take the train. This came in at the perfect timing. I feel like trains are so common at end games now. I don't know if that's intentional or what.
Yep, I'm catching it.
And right now, all we're doing is just smoking this building. My teammates are staying on the low ground. I'm listening. That's why I stopped. I'm actually listening for audio, and I notice the doors are closed. So I don't hear audio. I notice the doors are closed to this building, so I let my teammates know, hey, I don't think anybody's here. So here they come up the stairs now. Now, this is, again, going back to pre-rotation. It's crazy that this is one of the best buildings in the zone, and no one's on it. Mind blown. Now, instead of perching up on the ledge and letting my whole body be vulnerable, I'm just going to utilize this door thing, I don't know what it's called, to get a little bit of elevation and shoot the enemies. I don't want to be on the ledge, and you'll see why here in a second, unless I absolutely have to be. AKA if I don't have an angle on this thing here. Now, there are two different teams, by the way, sitting on top of each other. Yeah, they just decided they didn't want to fight.
Precision.
Now, what's crazy about this precision is it was called on us by the team that we are holding or were holding, and they didn't push. They precisioned and pushed 5 feet to the next train cart. Crazy to me. And this is why smokes are so important. You only see one smoke grenade thrown when there's 3 teammates here. Meaning 2 of them didn't have smokes at all. And that's why you don't play the ledge right there. That's why you don't play the ledge either. Granted, we don't have the angle, so that's why we're doing it, but that's why you try to avoid it. I noticed the glint. The dude's reaction time is super, super body, so I'm gonna go ahead and send the down.
Laying down. I have 2 reinforcement flares. You can just peel up and I'll get you back.
I don't know if you can hear him. The dude was bitching. He said, how could he down me when I was laying down? All right, got a flare back just in case. And honestly, I'm just looking for more flares, to be fair. Again, just utilizing my gas mask, wait for people to come out. Start getting beamed, unfortunately, between the tents, so now I'm forced to come down. Now, this player's kind of dumb. And not to be mean, I've done some dumb shit this game, but he's just still holding his angle. He knows there's 3 of us, and there's a smoke. I don't know what the hell this dude was thinking was going to happen, but no. Now, I broke away from that kill and cut my teammate off on resin him because I have a medic vest, and it reses faster. For those of you that don't know. Now, again, look at the zone. We noticed that there are 2 enemy teams left. I know there's a team there. I know there's a team there. So I want to get on this wall. I want to get over this wall right here and play the shit out of this. Fortunately, my teammate's body blocking me, so I can't jump over sideways. And again, all the little Nemos and Dories out here playing Call of Duty in the water, and they're wondering why they get shit on all the time. It just fucks my head up. And to be fair, if those guys would have been playing this as we were pushing up, it was an easy, easy kill. So I'm pinging out where I last saw the enemy on the minimap from the UAV, needing ammunition. Simply right there in that situation, notice my teammate's going down. He's getting his ass cheeks clapped. So I throw out a smoke to get the easy res off, and there it is, GG.